So in psychology, there's a very interesting phenomenon called loss aversion, which describes the fact that people prefer to not lose money than to actually gain money. So when given a choice of not losing $5 or gaining $5, the vast majority of people prefer to not lose the $5. It's almost like our brains are hardwired to be averse to losing things. And there are some really interesting applications of loss aversion as it comes to weight loss. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how we can use the brain's hardwiring for loss aversion to actually help our progress as it relates to weight loss. And I think you're going to find this very valuable as a Fit Follower Project subscriber, and you can apply this information into your life to see better results this month with your weight loss goals. You're going to learn a ton. Get out your pen and paper. Let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
So there's some interesting new research from the University of Pennsylvania, which is actually my alma mater, from a Dr. Kevin Volpp, who did a study where he was trying to help people lose weight. And the goal was that to lose weight, the intervention was that he wanted these groups of people to do 7,000 steps every single day, which is a great weight loss exercise starting point for people. And Kevin had a couple different groups of people. He had a control group, which was a group he just gave the general instructions of, hey, go out there and do 7,000 steps per day. He had a gain group that every time they got the 7,000 steps per day, he gave them $1.40. He had a loss group where every time they did not get the 7,000 steps per day, they lost $1.40. And then he had a lottery group where every time they got the 7,000 steps, they were entered for a chance of a random reward of $5 to $50. Which group do you think lost the most weight? Well, at the end of the study, the group that lost $1.40 every time they did not hit the step goal walked dramatically longer and more consistently than any other group, proving the loss aversion concept, especially as it relates to weight loss. And that group did lose more weight. And I think this is fascinating because as guys out there who want to lose weight, we have to figure out ways that we can motivate ourselves, and ideally ways that we can motivate ourselves that are in line with our natural brain's hardwiring for loss aversion. So we've been thinking about this here at the Fit Father Project of lots of ways we can help both create positive incentives, like get the reward and the gain, but also include some loss aversion. And one thing that some of our program members on our FF30X program do is they use a software called Stick. STICKK.com, and I've used this myself, and it's where you can actually set up your goal on Fit Follower 30X, say, hey, I want to lose 15 pounds in the next 30 days, or you can set up a process goal. I want to get to the gym 5 days a week, and then you have an accountability partner who referees your actual sticking to that habit, and if you miss it, the card you put on file with Stick actually gets charged. And maybe that might sound a little bit extreme to some of you, but it really does work. I personally use Stick to help myself build some habits because I know the loss aversion research is so strong. So I want you to think about today, how can you implement loss aversion into your life? How can you create an incentive, a pain-driven incentive in this case, where if you don't stick to your healthy eating, you get charged, or if you don't stick to your workouts, you get charged. That's the science and the power of loss aversion. As much as I would love to sit here and tell you that we're very motivated at gaining things, and it's all you need to do is just, set a great goal in the future and reward yourself with a trip or a new gadget that you want to buy if you hit your weight loss goal. That simply does not motivate our brains as much as loss. So how can we use all these motivating factors? So one thing that's really unique about our Fit Follower 30X program is we give you some ideas on implementing loss aversion. So things like the stick.com that you can do, but we also work on the gain lever too. We help you develop that 30-day mission statement, really get a psychological leverage over the massive benefits of living healthier and the pain and costs of not living healthier. So we get the internal motivation component, and then you layer on the structure of some kind of loss aversion, and your likelihood to stick to a weight loss plan and see results will be dramatically increased. So that is loss aversion. It's a little bit of a counterintuitive way to help you reach your goals, but understand that you can actually use your brain's psychology and hardwiring to your advantage. Set up systems in your life, whether that's with your wife, your spouse, a partner that you want to do a weight loss program with, or our Fit Father Project coaches. We are here to keep you accountable as well. Set up a loss aversion structure where if you do not follow, do your check-ins, or if you do not follow on the healthy eating, you get charged something, some amount of dollar, or there's some kind of cost of the inaction. Research shows that's going to help you stay on track. It's going to give you better results, so it's something to consider. And listen, if you want help with this stuff and you're tired of just kind of struggling and not seeing the traction, results, and progress that you want, or if you're a little confused about what kind of diet I should follow or what kind of workouts are actually most effective, and you want coaches who will keep you accountable and give you the proper structure, this is what we do for thousands and thousands of guys right now all over the world with our FitFoller 30X online program. I highly recommend you join our brotherhood. Give us a shot. You know, it's the 30-day program. You can go through it twice for a full 60 days. It's 100% money back guarantee because it's that good, and you're gonna see the results by joining the program and getting started. So maybe this is your kick in the butt by watching this video because you're here, you're interested in ways you can kind of get your brain motivated. We will get you motivated through all the program setup steps, the meal plan, the workouts, getting your mission statement, creating both the loss aversion frameworks, and really helping you get crystal clear on the benefits of your life. This program can change your life, and we'd love to have you join us and try us out. There are links below where you can check out all the success stories of the guys who are getting great results in this program. We'd love to have you in our brotherhood. So thanks for being here, my friend. I hope you found this little bit on loss aversion interesting. Psychology does play a big role as it relates to weight loss, and that's why it's so important to be on a program that actually integrates this psychology stuff on top of the proper meal plan and workouts, because that's what's going to give you the results long term. Thanks for being here, my friend. Check out FitFoller 30X. I can't wait to have you in our brotherhood, and I'll talk to you very soon, and I'll see you inside the program.